Hello, this is Riku558, and this is day 2 of my Kabuto week, and obviously I'm going to be reviewing the Deluxe Kabuto Zecter from, obviously, Kamen Rider Kabuto. So here it is. Excuse my voice, I'm still sick, so let's see. So for colors, obviously we have nice candy red, I guess. That's what I believe that the color is called. A nice silver paint, orange for the eyes, and then a nice shiny gold, and then black plastic all over the place. So looks pretty nice. It's pretty much 100% accurate to the show. I do believe the buttons were there as well, even on the show. That's how I did the rider kick. Then they got some nice mechanical details on the bottom, looking very nice, excluding the screws, of course. The Kabuto Zecter does run off of 2 AAA batteries. You'll just press that button, slide it out, and put them in. And that's all it does before you turn it on. So let's turn it on. So there's going to be a little switch here. Just flip it on, and you'll get a confirmation sound. And a nice light right there. So, I'll just go over the few sounds it has before henshin, and then I'll do the henshin. But first, I guess this is articulation, but it's not really. It's a little nice gimmick. You can open up the back wings, and you can pretend that it's flying. The joints do lock, or it's on a slide. It's on a slide mechanism, and it does lock on the open and closed positions, so it doesn't slide around. It's kind of nice. And so you can pretend it's flying around and, you know, doing whatever, blowing through walls, getting caught by Tenda. Anyways, there is one sound that you can get if you try to lift up the horn before the henshin, and it'll say mistake. Obviously, since the horn isn't supposed to be lifted before henshin. Anyways, so here's the 1, 2, and 3 buttons, looking very nice. All 3 buttons activate the same set of noises. I do believe that if you press 1, it vaguely affects the other 2, but not really. And my voice sounds horrible. I don't even know anymore. Anyways, so I'll press 3. That's buzzing noise. Here I am, and I believe this is, yeah, dangerous. And then I'll try it again. So it'll just cycle through the 3 noises. Nothing much. And also, so you can get a look at the top while I press the buttons. So there are different cycles of lights and sounds for each button, or each noise. And that's it pre-henshin. So let's get it on the henshin, the driver. So basically how it works is that it's going to go onto the set of tracks and slide directly onto here. It'll lock into these red things. And when I first got it, I thought this did the henshin, but I was wrong. There's actually a tiny little tab here and a tiny little button there. What that'll do is activate the henshin. So if I just poke at it, it activates the henshin. So let's just do this like in the show and do the henshin. More nice lights, and as you can see, fits snugly on the belt. Looks really nice. I'm just going to take it off the belt real quick just to show you the details. I really do enjoy this because even though it's going to be covered up most of the time, they did decide to go with show accuracy here too, with the green lines, and I believe this was it's a little Kabuto beetle embossed there. Nice silver and gold, nice silver trim all over the place. It is a bit worn down because it is a used product. I do believe that it was used by a child at some point, but then I bought it off of Yahoo Japan auctions, and the quality's still pretty good. Anyways, back to the henshin. Anyways, so while in henshin and before cast off, the three buttons will only make a like a lock sound, or I think it is the sound of armor being put on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that one there is one instance where Kabuto does use put on, and I don't know if that was the exact sound or not, but here it is. So it just makes that one sound. That's it. And other than that, it actually does nothing. So let's go straight into the cast off. So here's how the cast off works. You lift it up, so it starts up the charging sequence, and you pull it all the way, just like in the show, and it'll do cast off. And this thing is spring loaded, so you'll see what I mean. So very nice crisp sounds, and you saw the lights. When it was charging, it goes all the way around to single lights and then starts flashing. Also, like I mentioned, this thing's spring loaded, so it'll automatically pop out when this button presses in. And I believe there are smaller buttons here too, right there. I think when they're pressed simultaneously, the spring gets released. Anyways, that's it for the cast off. Moving on to the rider kick. The three buttons, doesn't matter what order you press them in. Hell, it doesn't even matter which buttons you press. You can press 1 3 times, 2 3 times, 3 3 times, 1 2 3, 3 2 1, 2 1 3, in any order you want, whatever you could possibly imagine, as long as a button is pressed 3 times. So I can do, and you could do any other order you want, but it automatically goes into this state. After you press the button, any of the buttons, a total of 3 times, it'll just make this noise after that. And nothing else. So to finish off the rider kick, you push this back in, close up the horn, and then do another cast off esque sequence. And does the rider kick. Unfortunately, there is no like explosion sound because Kabuto is a 2006 rider. I would believe that this was still in the time period before they decided to make the explosion sound effect with their final attacks. Because if I recall, the newer rider belts and weapons do have their final attacks include an explosion sound to make it sound more like you're actually destroying something. So that's interesting. Anyways, the last sound I can possibly get out of this is the put on. So all you need to do is undo the cast off. And that's pretty much the last sound. The real last sound is deactivation of the henshin, obviously. So press these 2 red buttons to undo a latch and just simply slide it off. Okay, so that's it. For the last bit, I'm just going to go over the belt. I did modify mine to be the adult size, although I actually literally only used the deluxe belt. So what I did was I cut it all up, painted it a nice silver color, did a poor job with putty here, but whatever, and put it on a nice strap from like a suitcase, and I modified it so it would fit me. And you can tell because this part obviously wasn't from the toy. But just imagine this only like really scrunched up, and the silver is much more dull. Also, I remember that the DX toy had those belt clips that would go around here. I didn't get mine because mine was used, but it would have a clock up pad that did nothing, so I wasn't losing out on anything. I believe the official adult version has a clock up pad, but it costs a fortune to buy, to get. like almost as much as the Kabuto Zecter sells for nowadays. Actually, no. Actually, it sells for let's see, probably the same amount the Kabuto Zecter sold like last year when I got it. So a lot, like $100 some. I think it sells for probably more now since Kabuto prices are going up. So I can't really say. So, anyways, moving on to my final thoughts. I really enjoyed this toy. Ever since I became a fan of Kamen Rider, Kabuto became like one of my favorite riders of all time. I don't know. The story wasn't like the best story in the world. The characters were kind of shallow because they were all stuck up. But the rider designs really won me over, and how they pulled it off was really good too. I just really like the Kabuto Zecter in general because it's like a little beetle that can help you transform, and I thought the cast-off system was pretty cool. The toy itself, 100% accurate to the show, other than the fact it can't fly because that just breaks the laws of physics. And if you can find it for a price under like $150, because I'm pretty sure that's what it sells for now, go ahead and get it. It's definitely a worthy purchase if you like the Kabuto series. It's a standalone purchase, and like say the Mobiles or even Forza and those, where you have to buy all sorts of stuff because that's the new Heisei Riders trend, to buy collectibles to make more money. Kabuto, just buy the belt and you're good. Well, you're not necessarily good because you need to get the Hyper Zecter, but it's not really necessary. I would know. Anyways, so if you can find this, once again, if you can find this for a decent price, it's definitely a worthy purchase. Otherwise, I guess it would be a decent pass just because it's overpriced. If you're willing to pay the money for it, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you because this toy is definitely amazing. So that's about it. That's about it. This ends day 2. Technically it's day 2, but I'm gonna be posting this on the 3rd day, and I'll be posting another video within hours of this recording. And my voice just got funny. This is being sick right here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.